friends, I'm back with another Christmas in July, and today I am using another sketch. So I flipped through some of my sketches from previous years and just wanted to see if I could find some sketches that I hadn't tackled. So I went into my stash and grabbed a dollar store doily. This is from a Recollections paper pad. I wanted to get something red, and it just happened that this one had text on it like it did in the photo, so win-win. I don't have this little bingo card style, but I did grab this from one of the cut-apart sheets because it's an odd size. I think it was meant to be like a 4x4, and I had cut it down a little bit smaller than that, so it'll be too big to be a 3x4 card in my album. And I grabbed some black. I'll probably just mat it on that just to kind of mimic the black there. And in the sketch there are stars, so I grabbed my stars that I cut out of my copper foil sheet, and there's a button on one of the stars, so I grabbed a couple of buttons that I thought might coordinate, just random. Some of these are probably 50 or 60 years old because I inherited them from my grandmother. So that blue one in particular matched perfectly, so I thought that might get used. So I will put you on fast forward while I pull this page together. So my plan for this page when I'm actually doing my December daily is to take a photo of my husband and I outside all bundled up, and probably make it a decently small photo, maybe like a 3x4 horizontal, or maybe even a wee bit smaller. So yeah, that's kind of the plan. And I don't know, I may end up liking doing these sorts of things in July and really preparing, because I know last year and I think the year before I did a lot of prep in October, and it was like December daily started early, so early in fact that I was tired of it. That, coupled with the fact that our holiday season was not normal for us last year because hubby got sick with the COVID. The family basically said, no, you stay home. So we did. And a lot of our typical Christmas activities were not even a thing. So I like doing Christmas this early, but we'll see how we go moving forward. I think I might actually sew around the edges of this page. So I will go to my sewing machine and I will come back when that is done. So I did some sewing. I'm going to clean up the threads and I will be right back. I think another potential perk of preparing some of my pages and layouts for the album this early is I'll actually have a better idea of the photos that I want to take. And so when I have my album put together, I'll be able to make better plans, because a lot of the time I just take things and they end up double documented. So I'll have them in my December daily, but then I'll also very often have them in my project life spreads. And, you know, I don't feel like those tell as detailed of a story, you know, when you've got the same photos over and over again. Yeah, I may change the way I do December daily. We'll see how things play out this year, but I don't hate the idea of having a few planned photos with the pages more or less ready to go. So this layout ends up being very close to the sketch. The only things I really changed were my embellishments for the page. And that might be cheating a little bit, but you know, sometimes when you like an idea, it's okay to copy it with a few tweaks and stuff. So yeah, I'm also really liking using these stars Sorry if you can hear snuffling and carrying on in the background. As always, while I'm doing my voiceover, Puppy is misbehaving. He's in his teenage stage, and he's really pushing his luck. The poor old dog. We've got two. We've got Austin and Teddy. Teddy's a year and a few months, and Austin is 15 and a few months. 15 years and a few months. So they're at very different stages of life, and it has proven to be a massive challenge for everybody in the house. I feel like Austin is probably wearing the brunt of most of it. Poor old guy. All right, well, enough about my dogs. You're going to see me struggle while I tie this and thread it and all of the things. But in the end, I like the way it looks. It looks like I'm coming back to you. All right, I'm back and I'm done. I may put some hole reinforcers in these yet. I'm not sure. But basically, this is how it all turned out. Pretty cute. And there's the sketch, just to refresh your memory. So, slight modifications, but again, using your own supplies. You don't need to go and buy a whole bunch of fancy new stuff. Just use what you've got and find sketches that work. All right, friends, that's it for me for today. As always, thanks for coming to hang out with me, and I will see you next video. Bye for now.